Welcome to ProjectME, the podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany Carter, the founder of ProjectME, multimillionaire entrepreneur, former TV newscaster, money-making expert, female empowerment speaker, and self-proclaimed office supply addict. My mission is to take the mystery out of making big money. Every week on ProjectME, the podcast, I'll share success tips, strategies, and stories from other entrepreneurs, experts, and millionaires, showing you exactly how you can achieve your most exceptional life. Now let's get to it. Exciting announcement for all of my listeners. I've officially opened my exclusive group, the ProjectME Passive Income Posse, to the public. This group is by application only, so we can keep the group high vibe and spend our time, energy, and expertise only helping those of you who truly want massive success and impact. You get live weekly trainings from me, special guest coaches, and direct access to me and my business partner for all of your questions. To learn more and apply, go to projectmewithtiffany.com, click on Work With Me, and select ProjectME Posse. And of course, any questions, feel free to DM me at ProjectMeWithTiffany. Welcome to ProjectME with Tiffany Carter, the podcast and posse. I'm your host, Tiffany, and there's going to be a bit of a rant that we start this episode with today. All right. I know so many of you would love to take your potential clients, your audience, to go right from, getting freebies from you, or right from your free content on social media, or from doing a Facebook or Instagram live, and take them right to, signing up to work with you one-on-one, or signing up for a group coaching program that's thousands of dollars, or buying some kind of course from you that's $700. You are trying to skip steps. You're being lazy and entitled. Love you. Where in the hell have you lost your mind if you actually think this will work? Maybe because it looks like that's what other people are doing and it looks like it's working. But are those people many years down the road from you who have been working at this for years, even over a decade, and have a much more engaged and robust audience, and they've earned their right to get there? Could it be that? Could it also be that it sounds like so much time and effort and work in order to get people to buy? It's a longer game. So why not just cut to the chase? I know my shit's good. I know this was helpful. I know who I designed this for. I know who they need it. So they just need to get it. And they just need to, listen to my live and listen to my videos and, read my stuff. And I'll highly encourage them. And I know I'm a trustworthy and a good person, and I know I'll deliver. So they should just buy it. You've lost your mind. So you're telling me, let me paint this scenario for you. Let's go to the gym. All right. Because God knows, I don't know if gyms will ever open again in California, for the love of God. But let's go to the gym. So you're on the treadmill. You don't have your headphones on yet. You're next to someone else. I don't know. You guys strike up some kind of a conversation. Someone's like, "Oh, girl, I love those pants you have on. When did you get those?" She's like, "I got them for $5 at TJ Maxx." All right. Anyway, I won't go down that whole path. But isn't that funny what we do, especially as women? I never hear guys do that. If someone compliments a guy, even if it's like a female to a guy, and they're like, "Oh, wow, that's a really cool shirt," they go, "Oh, thanks." But do you say it to a woman? And we give like a full dissertation. We're like, "Oh my God, thanks. I found it on sale in like the back rack of TJ Maxx. And girl, I got it for $5. Or this is my latest Amazon find. Do you want me to hit you up with a link?" Like, we go really deep with it. It's so funny. I do the same thing. Anyway, back at the gym, you strike up a conversation. And this actually, I'm going to go off one that actually happened to me. I don't know why it sticks in my mind so much, but it does. Maybe because I was really impressed with how bold this woman was in striking up a conversation with me when I was in one of my hardcore Virgo introvert moods, where it's like I create an invisible shield where it's pretty fucking clear, do not talk to me unless like something's burning. And she did anyway. And she did it in a really great way, and I was impressed. So this woman was like, hey, I noticed you were boxing with a trainer, and I used to box too. And I was like, oh, that's cool, because I don't meet that many girls who box. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And she's like, as you can probably tell, I've really let myself go from having 3 kids, and I'm really wanting to get back into it. I'm doing a trial here at the gym. What do you think about this place? Do you think it's worth the cost? Because it's, it is the most expensive gym. And we started a conversation. And let's say, I think she owned some kind of organization company, which, I love being organized, but I hate doing it. And I don't even know how to do it, quite frankly. And I don't even know how it came up, but I was like, oh my God, be still my Virgo heart. I said, I really need someone to organize my office. I love being organized. I can follow a whole plan that's already set up for me, and I'll follow it to the T, but I'm not going to do it. Imagine if she had said to me, so put yourself in my shoes. So if she had said to you, right, in that scenario, okay, well, I have something that could help you in the meantime. It's a really cool guide I put together for people to at least help them get started and to prepare for an organizer to come to their house. And that's what I give my clients to start out with. By the way, if you're an organizer, that's a great idea. That was totally FMA. And it's free. So I might go, because I needed it, I might go, oh, that's cool. And she's like, well, what's your phone number? What's your Instagram? And, I'll send it to you. Okay. Here's my Instagram. And then I leave the gym, right? I'm in my car. She DMs me pretty quickly, which is what you guys should do. So it's on the top of someone's mind. So she DMs you, you get this thing, right? This free organizational prep thing, and you open it and it looks nice. And it's actually seems like it is helpful. It's not some basic crap where you're like, oh God, but I had to give my name and email for it, right? Because there was an opt-in, and I gave my name and email for it. And I wasn't pissed that I gave my name and email for it, because I actually got something of value. And then the very next day, I get emails from her, and I'm clearly on her email list, and they're emails for her inviting me to sign up for her, fall cleaning, refresh program that's, I don't know, $2,700. And there's an early bird special. And if I sign up now, it's $2,700, but after next week, it's $3,500, something like that. What would you guys do? Would you be like, oh yeah, this is a stranger. She seemed pleasant and nice, and I got this cool freebie. Where's my credit card? Be honest with yourselves. You would not go running for that credit card. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. I wouldn't. I would be like, whoa, we went from here to here. It's like going from a first date, and then by the second date, you're acting like it's the 15th date. It's like, whoa, this is a little slow down. This is a little too much. And it's like, you might not opt out of the email list, but you're like, oh, wow, not vibing it. That might have been a long analogy, but I wanted you guys to actually sink into being there so you get this. That's what many of you are doing. Even those of you who have a little more experience, I've seen people doing this. It's because you want the cash now. You want the stuff to be automated so you don't have to be as involved. You're trying to turn something into easier passive income without having earned the right and earned the trust and earned the respect and earned the likability from these fucking strangers. So it's not going to work. So let me share with you what does work. You need to have more than one kind of offer in your business. And I'm not saying this stuff to give you guys extra work to do for your heads to spin. It doesn't need to be that hard. But there's 4 types of offers that are essential to maximizing your cash flow and attracting more of your ideal clients. So yes, you need to have a freebie, and it can't be some bullshit one-pager freebie. It has to go through the whole thing in your mind of, would I be a little annoyed if I gave my name and email for this? Or would you want the person, you want to over deliver here. You want the person to go, oh my God, they're giving that for free. That's legit. That's cool. Anyone who's a private client of mine, we put together your freebies. I help you name them all. We do the whole damn thing. None of it passes unless for sure we know, wow, that's really cool. She's so generous. He's so generous for giving that for free. So I want to make sure you guys, a lot of you right now are like, oh crap, I'm going to have to redo my freebie, or, oh no. Well, yes, you are, because it's not going to work otherwise. It's not going to work. Stop being afraid of giving something great that's for free. Psychologically, it tells your ideal clients, wow, this is a generous person. Wow, I can only imagine what I would get from one of her paid services, paid programs, paid things, if this is what she gives for free. Your freebies and ultra low ticket offers are setting the tone and teaching your ideal and potential clients what you're all about. So do you want to teach them you're all about over delivering and giving them the max value at a very reasonable cost? Or do you want to teach them that, no, I only give you any good shit if you pay me money, otherwise screw off? Really? Your behaviors and your actions and what you offer and provide speak volumes to your potential clients. So number 1, yes, you have to have a freebie. So these are the 4 types of offers. Number 2, I usually have people wait for this one until they've really gotten down the other ones, but everyone's different in how you operate. If I was starting over again, I would probably have implemented something like this maybe a little earlier, but again, everyone's different. So I don't want you just cramming stuff in to try to just fulfill these 4 types of offers. That's also not going to work either. You don't get to skip doing the more tedious, deliberate work in order to be successful. You skip it, no one buys it. You phone it in, no one opts in. I don't give a shit if it's free or not. You get lazy about your title. You get lazy about your landing page. You get lazy about your opt-in page. You get lazy about promoting it. You let all of your insecurities and limiting beliefs get in the way of you shouting from the rooftops what you do with loud and proud. And I don't mean loud like you have to be loud and crazy like me. You can be a quiet, loud person. That's what my dad was. Extremely introverted. Enneagram 9, for those of you familiar with the Enneagram. But he showed up with that confidence. Go listen to the episode. I think it's from 2 or 3 weeks ago, about command presence. How I titled that episode, I think, intimidated some people, but I'm not going to go in and change the title. Listen to it. Trust me, that you'll get what I'm talking about there. All right. So talked about freebie as one of the types. Next type is a low ticket offer. What I mean by a low ticket offer is it's under $100. This is the first entry point of your ideal client actually buying something from you. Now, that doesn't mean there are certain people who are going to, their first thing they're going to buy from you could be your highest ticket thing. It could be, your highest ticket group program, could be one-on-one coaching. You are going to have clients that you have earned the like, no trust factor from them, from all of your free content that you provided. Maybe they've come from a referral. Maybe all your testimonials really speak to them. So you are going to have that, but not everyone is that way. Your ideal client, that one person you need to be targeting, they're all at different phases in their lives. So many of you guys get stuck on like, well, is she 25? Is she 45? Is she 30? Does she have kids? Doesn't she have kids? Has she left her job? It's about the emotions behind it. These are my emotional-based sales techniques that I'm very well known for, that I teach inside my Selling with Soul program that will be coming in October. So you want to make sure you get on the wait list for that. And to get on the wait list for that, go inside ProjectMeWithTiffany.com and you can sign up for any of my freebies, or just go to courses and drop your name and email in there, because there's going to be special things for those of you in early on that. So that low ticket offer, and you're like, okay, well, give me examples, Tiffany. I'm going to. It could be a mini course. It could be some kind of a guided journal, but not like 10 pages if they're paying, right? It needs to be something more than that. It could be a series of classes. It could be done for you type templates, right? Like, so paid printables. It could be done for you. Like I have them right now as a freebie. My done for you 90 social media graphics that were designed by a graphic designer, all pre-sized for all the different platforms, including Instagram stories, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it. Right now, I'm giving them for free, but I will be putting them in my store and making them into a low ticket offer. They cost me a lot of money to have them made, and you don't have to sit and spend the time making them. They're done for you. Yes, I'm going to give you the link. It's ProjectMeWithTiffany.com/free graphics. ProjectMeWithTiffany.com/free graphics. So not much longer am I going to have those for free. I am going to convert them into a low ticket offer. How much am I going to charge for those? I don't know yet. The value of those for sure is closer to $600. But it might be $11, might be $13. I'm going to make them as a low ticket offer. Okay. And they're like, why are you going that low? If you spent you spent that money to have them made, plus I'm the one who had to all my time in approving them and coming up what's in the graphics and being the, creative side of that. And, having the opt-in page done and all that shit. So it's really cost me, when you think about it, probably $2,000, right? In time and all that shit. It's because you need to have these low ticket offers. Technically, to me, when you're going like under $30, it's an ultra low ticket offer, but I don't want to get too in the weeds with this with you guys. So I'll just call it a low ticket offer, because why not give you guys exposure? Maybe you're one of my ideal clients who's someone who's been screwed over before. You're really up against it financially, and you can't afford to have someone help you with graphics. So you're more than willing to pay $13 to get 90 of them. It's kind of like when you go to checkout at the grocery store or at our beloved Home Goods or TJ Maxx here in the US. And they make you go into a long snaking line now because they have all sorts of easy grabs. I call them easy grabs, easy grab products, all while you're waiting in that line. So they have, cell phone chargers, cell phone covers, pop sockets, mugs, socks, kids books, all sorts of things right in there so that they're easy grabs and you buy. Sephora does a great job of this too. They put all of their little mini travel products there. That's all strategic. So these are like your version of this digitally, are those easy grabs. And then it gives someone like a sampling, just like what happens, with cosmetics or lotions and potions, right? You're getting a sample of it, so you're not spending that much money, or it's free, right? And then you can determine, okay, I haven't put that much out of pocket, and I've decided I really like this. I like this person's style. Wow, this person really over delivers. I'm really impressed. So that's why you need to have a low ticket offer. So I just reviewed some great suggestions, right? So they can be paid printables. They can be done for you things like my graphics, and go take a look at the graphics, even if you don't need them, which who doesn't need more content, by the way, but go and go to the opt-in page, see what the experience is on receiving them and go, wow, I see what you mean, Tiffany. Like, that's really generous to get that for free. So it's projectmewithtiffany.com/free graphics. If you think you've already signed up for them before, it's not going to, hurt you to go sign up for them again. It'll be okay. You'll be fine. Okay. The next type of offer is a mid offer. Okay. Oh my God. I just got, while we're talking, I have no idea why I'm getting pop-ups again on my MacBook. For those of you who've been following my Instagram stories, which if you don't follow my Instagram stories at Project Me with Tiffany, you're really missing out on some amazing comic relief, plus some really great bite-sized business tips. But my entire system crashed on my MacBook that I've built this business with, and it's a 2014 MacBook, even though I'm staring at a $5,500 iMac that I thought I needed. And I do really most of my stuff from my phone. Anyway, the MacBook completely blew up, and now I'm starting to get pop-ups again. So obviously at some setting, I'm going to have to figure out and turn off. But I just got a TJ Maxx pop-up of some kind of new merchandise, some kind of incentive to get me in the store while we were talking about it. And I really wanted to read it, to be honest, but we're going to continue. I mean, if you're going to distract me and get my attention, it's going to be from like a Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Target pop-up for sure. I'm trying to think. Oh, or food. There we go. Now you guys have me figured out. Okay, so now we need to go to your mid-level offer. A mid-level offer is a digital course. A mid-level offer is under $1,000. So it's in between $100 and $1,000. You got to be careful with your size audience, right? If you're still pretty new, you got to know how to price things right. Like, even though you're amazing, your shit, like, you've got to earn people's trust. Okay. So try not to get greedy, but I also don't want you to undervalue yourself. And if you're not sure how to price your stuff, package your stuff, what your 4 offers should be, this would be another great reason to book like a single 90-minute session with me. If you're not yet ready to do like my 2-month exclusive business coaching program, just book a 90-minute session so we can get this all nailed out, and you don't have to sit there and thinking about it and stressing over it and being confused over it for like a month, if not longer. And I think September, now we're at like 75% sold out. So you want to make sure you grab one of those dates. That link is in my bio, and that's at Project Me with Tiffany on Instagram. Or go to my website, projectmewithtiffany.com, and then go under Work With Me, and you'll find it there. Okay, so this mid-ticket offer between $100 and $1,000, and you can do the conversion for those of you, many of you, who are in other currencies and other countries. So it can be this is a course, right? So it'd be a course. This could be some form of a group coaching. If you're in fitness or health, it could be like a 30-day training program. If you're in network marketing, it could be some kind of I know a lot of like you in network marketing, there's like 30-day programs they have, or even 60-day programs. It could be for one of those. And so what they get with that is they're going to get coached by you, but in order to participate, right, they have to buy whatever that bundle is for your network marketing company. And usually when you buy those bigger bundles in network marketing companies, some of them are $500, $600. And then you add on, money there for them to get like accountability from you, check-ins from you, and you bundle it all together. So that's like a nice, entry level version into being introduced to you and building trust with you. My mid-level, my main mid-level are my 90-minute private sessions. So those are single sessions, 90 minutes, and they're $497. So that's my true mid-level. And I like sharing with you guys what mine are so that you know. I will soon have, and I'll just say November, December, another really, really cool low ticket offer that you guys are going to die over. I'll put it to you like this. It's a physical item and it gets shipped to your house. You guys are going to die. I'm very excited about it. My low ticket offer is, by the way, I didn't say this, is my ProjectME Posse group coaching membership. So depending on the price of your membership can be a low ticket offer. So my ProjectME Posse, where you get weekly live trainings with me and other special guest experts, and you get direct access to me for Q&A, plus all the special guests, plus now it's like 80 plus hours of past trainings on every business marketing topic and mindset topic you can possibly imagine. That's $100 a month. So I'm right on the edge, right? But it works and it's great for my brand. So now people can come in there because you can cancel at any time and they can come in for a month. Most people stay. I mean, I have people who've stayed there for over a year. People stay a long time in that group because it's insane. I mean, everyone thinks I'm insane for what I charge, for what people get, but it feels good to me. And what that does is the people inside that group go, oh my God, I can only imagine what it's like to do any of Tiffany's other programs if she over delivers to this level inside here. Okay, so now you know, like my lower ticket stuff and my mid ticket are my 90-minute sessions. So maybe you want to have single option sessions, not necessary, but just an idea. It can be a course. It could be some kind of customized templates. Maybe you're a VA. Maybe you're a graphic artist. Maybe you're a website designer, and you can have different bundles and packages of customized done for you stuff that falls in that mid range, like starter kits, that kind of stuff. Those are really good for that range. And then let's get to, the high ticket offer. Your high ticket offer is over $1,000. There is no endpoint in a high ticket offer. For example, my longtime business coach is $10,000 a month. He might even be more now. I don't think he takes anyone new now. I mean, he's like 75. So I don't think he takes anyone new now. He might. I think Tony Robbins works with celebrities privately, and God knows what he charges. Maybe it could be $100,000 a month. I know other people who've been in the online coaching industry much longer than me, who charge, I believe they charge also like $10,000, $12,000 a month, right? So there is no limit on that. It just depends on your demand, right? And your notoriety, your proof of concept, what feels good to you, right? It has to feel good to you or no one's going to buy it. So it's the highest access point to you, or your high tickets. Your high tickets can also be group coaching. Your high tickets can be a program. Like my Selling with Soul program coming in October. I launched that previously in February as a course, and I got a lot of feedback and people had great results. But people really want a live element from me. So now we've changed it into a program. So now you're getting a live element plus pre-recorded videos and all the many other things that come with it. The support community that was there in the first one, but you're really getting that live element. Well, if you want me live and access to me live and my eyes on your business live and me to actually help you sell your stuff in real time live, right? You gotta pay me some serious cash for that. So that program is a high ticket program. That's over $1,000. So do you see why you can't have someone go from freebie, even necessarily spending $13 with you and all of a sudden spending thousands? Your ideal client may have gotten screwed over many times before. They may have taken many courses and never finished them. P.S. Only 13% of people actually finish courses. How many of you listening are guilty of that? My hand is totally raised. I've shared it before. I did Gabby Bernstein's Spirit Junkie way back in the day. Loved it. High value. Amazing. Love her. Really good for super ultra beginners. Didn't finish it. Thank you. And it was expensive. So some of your ideal clients, they know that about themselves, or they know, like, I don't learn that well from courses. I need a live element, right? Some of them might be like, God, I'm really new to buying any of this sort of stuff online. I just kind of want to, like, they're in the toe dipping stage, right? Which some of you listening are too. Those of you who taken all of my content and not yet paid me $1 for anything, you're probably in the toe dipping stage too long. Just saying, like, it's time, people. But some people just take longer. I'm actually one of those people. I am not an early action taker unless I have been really, really exposed to someone, highly referred, and taking in a ton of their content, and that intimacy, like, no trust factor has been built. Then as soon as someone comes out with something, I'm like, and it fits exactly what I need, I'm in, right? But other people are like, well, let me check this person out. I've never done this before. Or their finances are really tight. So they want to take action, but they can only take action at a certain level right now until they grow. This is why you have to have different levels of offers. This is also why you've got to check yourself. You've got to take people along the path, right? You do a great freebie. Now, when you send an email or you announce you have this low ticket offer, those people are more likely to buy because it's not that big of a jump from free to $77. Do you see what I mean? That's not a big jump. So you're going to have a lot more people do that. Now those people have your low ticket offer. They love it because, of course, you're going to over deliver and share your magic. And now you then introduce them to your mid ticket offer and maybe dabble in your high ticket. And it's like, okay, I'm going to try out her mid-ticket thing. I mean, they don't know it's mid-ticket, but I'm going to do a 90-minute session with Tiffany now. Like, I'm already in her posse. It's amazing, but I need some, like, refined help on finding my tangible niche. And I just need to, like, put it to rest and nail the damn thing and not have to think about it anymore. This is worth $497 because I've spent, like, months on this and I don't feel good about it. Well, they already know I'm going to deliver because they've already been exposed to me and have already seen what happens when they give me money and what they get for it. So then they do a 90-minute session with me. And then a lot of people right from my 90-minute sessions are like, holy shit, this was so helpful. I can't believe how much time I wasted trying to spin and figure this out on my own. Like, do you have any space for your 2-month coaching? Right? And that's high ticket. So I want you guys to see how that works and just be honest with yourself and see where you're getting greedy. I'm honest with myself, and I hire people who surround me, and I have close friends who surround me that are honest with me. And I ask them, because it's not always our business just to, like, share with someone, homegirl, you're being greedy, right? I asked them, and with Selling with Soul, it did really, really well. It was a 5-figure launch. It did not hit the $100,000 mark, which is truly what I really thought it would with my industry experience, But the reason why, I got a little greedy. I really wanted the course to be without any live element for me. Because when you add a live element of yourself, there's a lot more energy, there's a lot more work, there's a lot more output. I already provide so much of me, right? Through my 2-month coaching program, through my 90-minute sessions, through my weekly live posse training classes, through my podcast, through all my IGTVs, through YouTube, all of it. I already give so much. So I was like really looking for like a high ticket course where I wasn't involved in that. And instead of asking, I didn't ask all you guys. I didn't. And I didn't realize I was doing this either. I didn't ask. You want to know why? Because I was doing my own agenda. I didn't want the answer. I kind of knew what the answer would be, and I didn't like it. So I went forward anyway. So I was being greedy. The truth is, you guys, for something like that is that pivotal to making money doing what you love, is learning how to sell in a way that feels good to you, that feels of integrity, that feels fun, and taking the ick out of it and actually knowing how to do it. You know that I don't give a shit what you make. You could be a yoga instructor, jewelry, you could be a VA, you could be a mindset coach, right? You could teach manifestation. If you do not know how to sell and sell in a way that feels good to you, you will not make shit. So you guys know it's really important. And it's like, I know you guys wanted that live element. And you need it, truly. So I was being a little greedy. So if I can be honest about it, I want you guys to be honest with yourselves and where you've gotten a little greedy, where you're trying to kind of cut corners and skip from like point A to point maybe F, because you want to get that cash faster. You want to make more money. You want to make impact in their lives faster, but you can't make impact on people's lives to the extent you want to if you're putting them on blast and turning them off because you're wanting them to go from zero to spending a shitload of money from you. All right, you guys love this episode. Take a screenshot, share it on social media, tag me at ProjectME with Tiffany. Remember, for the entire month of September, every 5-star written iTunes podcast review, I am donating $10 to Children of the Night. That's my primary charity that helps women and children get off the streets from being sex trafficked and put into safe houses and get the mental and medical attention they so desperately need. So every single iTunes review, which they're all dated for the entire month of September, I'm donating $10. That can really add up, but I need you guys to do your part and put in the effort and go do it. And this will help the show grow and give more impact so we can make more money and build more of those safe houses and help rescue more women and children from the horrific sex trade that is one of the biggest businesses next to the drug trade in the entire world. And this is nothing new. This has been going on a long time. I've been involved with this for a long time. It's nothing new, but there's a spotlight on it right now. And I want to make sure we use that spotlight, and I use this platform and to raise as much money as possible, but I need your help in doing that. If you don't know how to leave an iTunes review, last time I checked, you can Google it. It takes about 90 seconds to do it. You don't have to have an iTunes account to do it. Just Google that. I don't have an iTunes account. How do I leave an iTunes podcast review? It's really, really easy. All right. Wishing you guys great health, wealth, and worth. Love you. If you enjoyed this podcast, please write a 5-star review on iTunes. Not only will this make me super happy, but it will allow more listeners to find our special show. Simply help me help others.